I'm Eric Green, partner at Green and Sklar, a boutique tax law firm and founder of the tax resolution training organization, Tax Rep LLC. Welcome to another edition of Tax Rep Network podcast. I want to thank our sponsors, Tax Help Software and Call ENQ. We've only taken podcast sponsors of products that we actually use at Green and Sklar's. Call ENQ is what allows us to call the government and get into the IRS in under 3 minutes. Tax Help Software is what we use to pull transcripts. It's our intelligent ordering where we track what's going on with our clients overnight. So in the morning, we know of anything that's happened on the IRS side, and also what we use for our resolution forms, our offers, installment agreements, uncollectible powers of attorney, all of that. Our sponsors have special offers for you. If you want to check them out, go to taxrepllc.com, resources, and TRN podcast page to view the sponsor offers. Enjoy the episode. It's Eric. Listen, for this week's podcast, I'm going to keep it very, very quick because I just want to address the IRS announcement that just hit their website. If you're not familiar with this, on the IRS website, basically they put out there that IRS enforcement and compliance operations are now back to normal. What that means is they have flipped the switch on automated levies, on automated notices of federal tax lien. So starting June 15th, 2 days ago, the switch is flipped. This week and into early next week, roughly millions upon millions, that's pretty rough, millions upon millions of final notices, letter 11s, will go out to taxpayers. Notices of federal tax lien will go out, because you may remember that since, I think about April of 2020, the IRS has held off on this due to coronavirus, right? They didn't want to start issuing final notices, forcing people to try to follow their collection process, have people get levied. Well, with their view that basically normal life is resuming on the other side of the pandemic, no better time than to start enforcing. Okay, so letter 11s, the final notice of intent to levy from automated collections, those are going out this week. Notices of federal tax lien will be going out this week. So what do you need to be doing right now? All right, number one, if you haven't done so already, increase your rates. And I'm not just talking about your representation rates. Whatever you bill normally for your accounting and tax return prep, whatever, increase $100 an hour. If, by the way, you're still doing 1040s, I don't know why. I'm sure this tax season may have driven home for you that it's a tough business. If you're going to continue doing 1040s, all your clients go up $50 next year. If you're lucky, you'll lose about a quarter of them and still make more money, right? Number two, begin your marketing now. If you're a tax rep member, go into the members area, into the marketing for the checklist and downloads, and start getting your marketing out now. There are going to be millions of people scrambling for help, okay? If you do this work, prepare how you're going to handle volume and tracking your cases. That, I got to tell you, that's my biggest challenge, is managing hundreds of cases that are in all different various stages of where they are and keeping a handle on your inventory. It is very critical that you don't miss, serious dates, critical dates. Number four, you're going to want to get paid for your consultations. We don't do free consults, right? If you have any questions, go back and listen to the episodes with Michelle Weinstein. We are now charging either $1,500 or $2,000 for a consult. Now we're asking for the paperwork and the returns. Clients are paying it. They're happy to pay for it if they know you're actually going to do an analysis and really give them good advice. We've had virtually no one balk at that. And if you're not happy with $1,500 or $2,000, charge less, but charge something. You don't want to be giving away your time and your expertise for free. Okay? You're going to want to lay out the various opportunities for the client. Do they do a streamline? Are they uncollectible? Can we do an offer? Are there some strategies you have to put in place? Make sure you go through all that with them and you get paid for your time. All right? The other thing is, if if you're going to get hired to do the work, get your money up front. This is not a 1040 practice, right? We're saving people's assets. We're getting liens removed. We're abating penalties. In one of the cases actually on my website, my largest ever, we abated 27 million of penalties. Okay, we are worth our weight. In fact, I'm worth my weight, your weight, and everybody else's weight in gold, right? For what we can do for them. Make sure you get your money up front. All right, and I'm just going to give you one plug. With the launch of Tax Rep Directory as a marketing tool, which is free for Tax Rep members, given the summer series that we're going to be doing, we're doing IRS collection workshop today. We're doing offers in July, payroll tax cases in August, 20 hours of training, 20 CPE credits, all the books. Now would be a really great time to jump in and join Tax Rep. And remember, that code that we gave you, it's in the description below. You can knock $100 a month off for your first 3 months and get rolling with your representation practice and add that $100,000 to your bottom line this year. All right. So everyone, the switch has been flipped. IRS is now resuming normal enforcement operations. Now is the time to go and make a lot of money and help a lot of taxpayers. All right. So everyone, have a good evening. Get to work, or a good day, depending when you're listening to this. Get to work on your marketing, get to work on bringing in the work and helping people. And hopefully we'll see you inside Tax Rep. Bye-bye.
If you haven't already subscribed to the Tax Rep Network podcast, go to taxrepllc.com, mouse over resources, and click TRN podcast. You'll get an account loaded with all the episodes, our sponsor offers, and transcripts of recent podcast episodes. Thanks for listening, and thanks again to our sponsors, Call ENQ and Tax Help Software. See you on the next episode.